Internet computer. This might be the most hated token in crypto. Down 99% from its all-time high, called a scam, a joke, dead on arrival. But this blockchain just processed more transactions than Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana combined, launched an AI that deploys apps in seconds, and locked up 60% of its supply with diamond-handed believers. If you missed Solana at $8 or Ethereum at $80, this is your second chance. In this video, we're breaking down what makes ICP different, how its tokenomics could flip from inflationary to deflationary, and how much ICP you would need to retire as a millionaire. Let's get into it. This is not financial advice, always do your own research. Internet computer, the crypto that tried to reinvent the internet itself. Launched in May 2021 by Dominic Williams and the Definity Foundation, it wasn't just another blockchain, it was a full-on attempt to rebuild the web. Decentralized, scalable, and running entirely on-chain without Amazon, Google, or Microsoft. Definity, a Swiss non-profit, started in 2016 and raised $167 million from top VCs like Andreessen Horowitz and Polychain. The goal? A world computer where apps, websites, and enterprise systems run directly on blockchain. The core tech, chain key cryptography. It links multiple subnet blockchains into one unified network, like fusing thousands of computers into a single super machine. Each subnet handles its own workload, and adding new ones scales the network infinitely. Smart contracts here are called canisters. Think cloud services but decentralized. It runs on a reverse gas model, so developers pay the fees, not the users. And it delivers less than a second finality with web speed performance. While Ethereum powers DeFi and Solana pushes speed, ICP's mission is to eat the cloud. For example, hosting full-scale apps like Netflix or Facebook, fully on-chain. So far, it has processed over 263 billion transactions, more than Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum combined. And these aren't just token transfers, they are app executions, user interactions, data calls, all running decentralized. ICP doesn't measure TPS, it measures usage. It's the internet rebuilt on blockchain, and it's working even if most people still think it's dead. That gap between perception and performance is either a massive opportunity or a warning sign. ICP's economy is unique, part inflationary, part deflationary. This is where we talk tokenomics. Unlike Bitcoin, which is capped at 21 million, ICP doesn't have a maximum limit. New coins can still be created as the network grows. Circulating now are over 539 million ICP. No coins are minted for staking and node rewards, while tokens get burned when developers pay for compute. If usage rises, burns can outpace minting, turning ICP deflationary, and ICP holders lock tokens in neurons for 6 months to 8 years, voting on upgrades and governance through the network nervous system. Longer lock means more voting power and rewards, about 6 to 8% APY. Over 60% of ICP, that's around 300 million tokens, is locked, thereby removing massive self-pressure. Governance is majority community run, not Definity controlled. The takeaway? ICP rewards long-term believers. If usage grows, supply shrinks and value rises. If not, inflation eats your gains. High risk, high conviction. Now let's look at the transaction performance, because the numbers here are actually insane. The internet computer can process over 200,000 transactions per second with less than a second finality and zero gas fees for users. Scaling is near limitless. Each new subnet adds more capacity. Critics say most transactions are internal canister calls. True, but that's still real on-chain computation. It proves that tech can handle massive scale. Now, the comeback catalyst. November 2025 changed everything. Definity launched Caffeine AI, an on-chain AI that builds apps from natural language prompts. You type, "Make me a note-taking app," and within minutes, it deploys a live decentralized app. The market went wild. ICP surged 70% in a day, volume doubled, and futures open interest jumped 90%. These are some other ecosystem apps. Discover, which is a decentralized Reddit, Twitter hybrid, OpenChat for private on-chain messaging, ICP Swap, a zero-fee DEX with 1-second swaps, and PiggyCell, a viral game that stress-tested the network. However, the ecosystem is still small. DeFi and NFT activity are minimal, but the foundation ships fast, upgrades constantly, and the tech delivers. The question is, will users and devs show up? Now, onto an aspect that I put a special emphasis on in my research. That's the decentralization and other risks. Let's see if ICP is actually decentralized. ICP runs on 701 nodes. Community governance controls about 60% of voting power. That's real decentralization, though node costs about $50,000 mean mostly institutional operators. Now, let's rewind to the launch of the token. ICP debuted at $730, hit $761, then crashed 99% to $2.80. Retail got obliterated. But since 2024, the network proved itself. Subnet scaling, real apps live, and activity surging. It surged to $20 in 2024, and then dropped to $1.10 with the 10th of October liquidation event. But Caffeine AI reignited interest, pushing ICP back toward $9. The project's story mirrors the classic crypto cycle: hype, collapse, survival, and now potential redemption. Now, let's talk about the Millionaire Math, or how much ICP you would need to retire as a millionaire. The current price, close to $9. Let's do the math in 3 different cases. First up is my semi-pessimistic scenario. ICP reaches $35. This is returning to late 2021 and slightly above. That's about 4x from today. ICP tokens needed then would be 28,000, and the investment required amounts to $250,000. At $35, ICP's market cap would be $19 billion. Dogecoin is at $24 billion as a meme token, just to put it in perspective. Now comes the base case scenario. ICP reaches $100. This breaks into June 2021 trading levels, nearly 11x from today. 10,000 tokens would be required for a total of $90,000. At $100, market cap hits $51 billion. At this market cap sits Tron right now, and the ultimate bullish case is the following. ICP reaches the staggering $300. That price point is about 33 times from today. You would have to buy 3,000 tokens then. An investment required, $27,000. At $300, the market cap will be $150 billion. This would require ICP to disrupt cloud computing at scale with millions of developers and applications. But here's the glimpse of hope. The tech actually works now. Caffeine AI is real. If it onboards even 1 million new developers over the next few years, ICP could legitimately 20x to 30x. That's very possible. So when it comes to actually trading ICP, you'll need to pick an exchange. CoinEx is one platform worth checking out, and they actually offer a $25 bonus if you sign up at the link below. They've been around since 2017 and have over 1,000 tokens available for spot trading, including ICP. If you're the type who likes to play with leverage, they've got that too for going long or short. The platform is pretty straightforward to navigate, which is nice if you're not looking to spend hours figuring things out. Hit the link in the description to register for CoinEx, start trading, and grab the $25 bonus now. Time to talk about institutional involvement. On this institutional side, the ETF path won't really be touched after the 2021 crash, but institutional backing still exists. A16Z, Polychain, Union Square Ventures, their early allocations are mostly vested and sold. What remains are believers of funds waiting for a rebound. Running a node requires serious capital, attracting professional operators, data centers, and crypto infrastructure firms, not just hobbyists. Alright guys, if this gave you a clearer picture of what's actually happening with ICP, hit that like button because it tells the algorithm this video is worth pushing to more people who actually care about real crypto projects, not just hype coins. And if you want more interesting breakdowns like this, short, clear, no BS, make sure you subscribe to the airdrops.com channel. I'm Stan, thanks for watching, bye.